Yes, yes. What's up, y'all? It look a little crazy in the background. YouTuber, my YouTube family. What's up, baby? Let me turn my chair around. What's up, YouTube? Yes, the boy is in the building. The background look crazy. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Transition. What up, YouTube, boy? It's your boy Hand 5000 back in the building with another podcast. And this is just, I want to welcome y'all to Baltimore. You know what I mean? I want to, just, introduce people to my city as we know it. You know what I'm saying? As we know it. Baltimore at its finest. You know what I mean? Baltimore at its finest. How y'all been, man? I had a case of pneumonia, so I was down. You ain't see me shoot last week. And I hate that for me. And I hate that for y'all too. My YouTube family. I hate that for y'all, man. Um, Look at my background. Hey, listen. The next in studio. Look, when I say I'm in studio, I mean I'm at home. You know what I'm saying? If I say I'm at work studio, that means I'm in the outside studio. But the home studio is my favorite place. And I promise, I really, really promise y'all that I will be bringing excellent, more aggressive, more cockier content. I'm on my way to 400. Man, I told y'all once I get to 400, episode 400 to 500, I'm dedicating to convicts, ex-convicts, ex-offenders, people that been through something. I want to kind of not shy away from the music, but just get into, a little bit of where I'm from. Some of those hood legendary stories. I want to do that. And this was just a clip into me just wanting to just, it's a lot of beautiful things happening in Baltimore. 100% it's happening in Baltimore. We love it. I love what's going on in my city with the music, some architecture things going on. The man's in a good place. The murder rate's going down. It's more programs out here, summer job programs for the kids. It's good things happening in Baltimore. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's bad things happening in Baltimore, but I think the good starting to seesaw. You know what I'm saying? Outweigh everything else that's going on. South City's in a good place. What I want to do is my platform, Rawdope. Everybody knows it stands for the rawest and dopest interviews in the planet. Nothing stepped on. Everything is organic that we do. You know what I'm saying? I want to just raise the light on some individuals, you know what I'm saying, that's from Baltimore. That, some of these guys were neighborhood heroes. And neighborhood heroes are probably not respected by the government, respected by the old farts in the community. But the neighborhood heroes respected by a lot of people. In the culture of Baltimore, the hustler culture of Baltimore, saved a lot of mortgages, saved a lot of evictions, saved a lot of dudes from going to prison, saved the day with funerals. You get what I'm saying? The underground world played a major part in some of our houses. Sometimes that fried chicken and rice got on the table because, grandma, auntie, uncle, or dad or somebody went and probably bought money from a hustler. Hustlers always was available when I was little. You get what I'm saying? When I was younger, the hustler was always right there, and I never really seen a good hustler say no. You know what I mean? You don't know the business that your people is doing, but you know that, auntie or somebody went out there and talked to that person and they came back with what they need. You get what I'm saying? And I don't know, wouldn't say everything for a favor because once I became a hustler and I was doing things, I done had younger, chicks from the hood come to us and say they need help on their rent and dudes ante up and give them $300. You get what I'm saying? I done seen situations, back to school situations, where the homies come through and come together, shorty needs some shoes. I seen it happen. I've been a part of it numerous of times. You know what I'm saying? Any of the younger guys in the hood that's older now to tell you, they can always get $5, $10, $20 for fat ham, something to eat, fat ham, something to your tennis shoes or something. I always been that type of guy. I never really care. That's come with the territory, I was taught, you know what I mean, by some of the best head busters and trappers that, you take care of your people. You get what I'm saying? You look out for the people. You throw cookouts or you go to Popeyes and get a big bucket of chicken and you do shit for the community. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. You know what I mean? And I don't mean like the entire community, but say if 10 of y'all in a circle, instead of going to go to Maria's to get a chicken box, we'll shoot down my dumb and get the 20-piece, chicken basket and eat that. You get what I'm saying? With the whole crew. Everybody get a couple pieces of chicken. That's just the way, and that's just the way of the mind frame of the ghetto. Anybody that's successful for the ghetto. But we had some big boys in Baltimore. And one of the persons I like to say that's legendary in Baltimore, that don't get recognition. I always like to recognize this lady is Miss B. Gaddy. You know what I'm saying? And B. Gaddy is, if you don't know who B. Gaddy is, she always fed the homeless. He always took care of the people that didn't have. You know what I mean? Thanksgiving Day, man, I used to love to see that on the news. Miss B. Gaddy kitchen, bro. That should do something to my heart. It's like she was everybody's grandma. And I'm a dude that was raised up by his grandmother, so I'm a grandma boy. So at the end of the day, I love grandmas. So, you know, grandma, you know, she make the world go round, and B. Gaddy was just like the world's grandma. You know what I'm saying? That's what I loved about her. But, you know, it's legendary dudes in our cities that made a name for themselves in the underground world. And I want dudes to understand that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to start putting out these stories, you know what I mean, of these great men from Baltimore. These great men from Baltimore that was legendary to me and legendary to thousands of other people. It might not be legendary to you, but it's legendary to us. Now, man, you can't help who you look up to. Everybody didn't have a Michael Jordan dream or Pepper Johnson or Lawrence Taylor. You know, you liked those guys. You idolized those guys for what they did, but you ain't really care about those guys like we cared about the neighborhood heroes that we saw. You know what I mean? Some of the neighborhood heroes that I can name, I knew personally. Some of them I don't. You get them? Sometimes I know of. You know what I'm saying? I know who they are. I know niggas that dealt with them. You know what I'm saying? And damn Skippy, in my younger days, some of them is I wanted to be on the team, just didn't know how. You get what I'm saying? And one thing about the streets, you gonna know who getting money. That's just the way the streets go. You're gonna know who getting money. There was a lot of guys that was getting money in my when I was younger. Nell and Naughty was Midway, Libby Heights and Garrison. They was names. Mug, you know, Fug and them niggas. I mean, them dudes was getting money. Goody and Howie, Tony Bay, you know what I'm saying? Anthony Jones. You know what I'm saying? Shit, man, you had Story of Black Art, you know what I'm saying? You got goddamn the Black and White Boys, Teddy, Bruce and them, Kirk and them. You know what I'm saying? You got some good men that was a substantial in the community. Some of those men are out, changed their life and doing the right thing. Some of the men still incarcerated. Some men are deceased. You know what I mean? But these stories of these dudes, man, I feel like go uncensored because the story of the hustler is very intriguing to me. Might not be intriguing to nobody else, but the story of the hustler, because for somebody to come out of poverty, to make $1 million, or somebody come out of poverty, or wherever they come from, to bring a Lamborghini or Ferrari that's owned by them through the hood. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them, yes, sir. You know what I mean? So a lot of these men, you know, they don't got to get the best flowers in the world. They don't have to be the most horrific guys, and we don't have to always think this of these guys, but some of these guys were the neighborhood heroes. Some of these guys were the guys that made a difference in the section. You know what I'm saying? Some of these guys were the guys to make a difference in the section. You know what I mean? Holding it down in many different ways. You know what I'm saying? And I like to do that, and I want to do a special on that. You know what I mean? Because dudes be like, shorty, I don't never talk about this, but it's gang. You know, it was a gangster by the name of Flint Gregory Hunt. Flint Gregory Hunt. Look these names up. These names that you can look up, man. He wasn't known for nothing. But, man, when I was young, he killed the police. Flint Gregory Hunt killed the police, I think it was 89, 86 or something. And I remember him being on the news and all the cameras around, and I remember him spitting on the camera, man. And as a kid, I know y'all might say, oh, Ham, 5,000, you crazy, this and that. But as a kid, I was proud. I was proud. I was proud to see Flint Gregory Hunt spit on the camera, man. And whoever was talking shit, I was proud because I never seen a black man at that time take up for himself. You know, with the police, you know what I'm saying? I seen the police beat the shit out of my father, yo. And my grandmother ran out there to help him, but they beat him out of his clothes, pushed my grandmother all down. I was a little boy, so back when I was younger, to see Flint in handcuffs and see him say tough, you know what I mean, rebel against him was like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? To me, when I was younger, like, yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah, Flint. Yeah, Flint. Because when we were little, Polices were horrible. Polices were horrible. They were horrible. We fit. You were scared. I seen the police beat my father half to death, my nigga. If you can't beat nobody else in the world more than you beating my daddy in front of him, they beat my father in front of me, bro. Push my grandmother down, yo. They beat my father in front of me, bro. Beat him. I mean, crush my father, bro. My father stayed in jail about 20-some months. After they crushed him like that, they crushed him on the domestic beef. They crushed my father. Crushed him. Bust them all up bad, bro. Bust them bad, bust them up bad, yo. Bust my father up real bad, bro. You know what I'm saying? There wasn't no reason that for what happened, but he got busted up real bad, bro. And I understood that. So when I seen this guy by the name of Flint Gregory Hunt, you know what I mean? Yes. When I seen this guy by the name of Flint Gregory Hunt step up, and he stepped up and he said, hey, spit on him in Wisconsin. I said, man, I don't care what nobody think. You know what I mean? Police chased him in the alley, I heard, and he killed the cop, bro. And I wasn't happy to see the demise of a police. No, I wasn't, but I was just happy to see somebody take up against him, bro, because the stuff that I seen them doing in the community, I was scared of them, bro. You get what I'm saying? And I'm not saying to nobody by no means. All cops are not bad cops. They're facts. They're facts. All cops are not bad cops. But, man, it is some horrible goddamn cops, bro. Like, it is some cops where as though you're like, hey, bro, wait a minute. Cops, what are you doing? You get what I'm saying? And I've been a part of police brutality. Police, you know what I mean, their corruptions and the stuff that they do. But, man, my thing was, before I ever got arrested, before I ever caught a charge, I seen the police beat the shit out of my father. So if I ever thought that I was going to play with the police department, I caught it. And I got trashed a couple times by the police, but I didn't get heroic with it because I just knew when to stop. Because I know they'll go to the screams and hurt you. You get what I'm saying? I done been choked out, I done been muscled down, I done been manhandled, I done had cuffs put on me the way as though they feel like breaking my wrist, but I ain't really yacht beef with them too much. You get what I'm saying? Like, even with COs, I just felt like I wasn't giving y'all the privilege to break my jaw and to hurt me like that. And it's tons of y'all. I wasn't giving y'all the privilege to do that. That wasn't how I was working. You know what I mean? That's not how my little imagination worked. I'm not gonna let y'all do that to me. I ain't gonna let you. I'm not stupid now. I'm not gonna let you get one up on me when I know that you got to jump. You have to jump. You know what I'm saying? You had to jump. You have to jump. You know what I mean? You have to jump. I don't understand. You feel me? You had to jump in the world. You got to jump. You know, you have to jump. And with that being said, that's it. But there's a few neighborhood heroes that I don't want, you know, people to forget, bro. You know, you had legends, man, out here. And one of our living legends is still around, Stokey. Stokey, you know what I mean? A living legend. A living legend. He's not the only one, but he's a living legend. He's a dude that we got to see really transition from having a name in Baltimore to being that guy, to transition to running for mayor, to opening up business. We singing that. So that's what I'm saying. The neighborhood heroes might have been making those mistakes back then, but as they got older and progress and still live and come home, you see him, Mr. Rudy Williams, I see him out and about. He show a whole bunch of love. I had the privilege with Dirty Doug to hang out with Mr. Peanut King, strip club hopping. You get what I'm saying? Seeing these guys and just be like, damn, that's Mr. Rudy. Rudy, he was in the Don Davis. He was in the Fats magazine. Look up his story. Look up his story. Peanut King. Peanut King. Look up his story. And I'm like, damn, why are these guys who lived through 30, 40 years sentence in prison not getting the recognition, not getting the documentaries, not getting the camera people chasing it? Because no matter if you like it or not, it's our history. It's our culture. It's our history. It's a city of our history. One of the Everybody talk about Meech, Big Meech, everybody. But hey, the Big Meech of Baltimore that talk shit and was moving like the mob was Goody. Anybody know him? I don't know the man personally, but I know of him and been around him plenty of times. But you know what I'm saying? Back then I'm a little nigga compared to him. My mans and them was hanging with him. My man Bushwick and Gino and them, they was hanging with him. They knew him personally, but I didn't have a chance to get a part of that. But he was legendary. Just sitting in the cut, waiting in the line and seeing him and his crew come up and bypass the security and shit like that was just legendary. You get what I'm saying? Legendary. Big Howie, legendary. Tony Bay, legendary. Anthony Jones, legendary. You know, Naughty from around our way, legendary. Neil, legendary. Legendary. I don't know, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what these men and them people want you to say, but I'm just saying, bro, I get tired of, and that's just I'm going to do a service. Me, I'm gonna bring it to the forefront. I'm gonna do a search, but they just some names that just you couldn't live on. Cause I be like, yo, bro, why niggas ain't make record of this, or why niggas ain't documented this, or why niggas just don't tell a story of Baltimore. You know what I mean? I want to find a way where as though I could put all these stories from Peanut King on down to the YGGTs. You know what I mean? To dudes that I know, my man DeWada was a young dude, 300 ZXs and shit like that. Real stories of the tales of Baltimore, the legends of Baltimore, because a lot of dudes. And unfortunately, I haven't been living that long, 45 years is not the biggest shit. You know what I mean? The Prince, he said, the Prince, facts. The Wilder, he must know Wilder. That's my childhood friend. You know what I mean? My man Tata, legendary. Whether nobody want to believe it, these guys are legendary, bro. Legendary. Nelly Now. I feel like DJ Nelly Now story should have been told. Like, yo, niggas should be chasing. I chase these guys for the interviews because I'm like, yo, people don't know before it was this and before it was that. Y'all was representing. Then these dudes went to federal prison when we only thought Italians go to federal prison, and these dudes held it down. And I'm like, yo, because you was this person back then, this person down, they documented every day. They tell the story of Meech, Guy Fisher, Larry Davis. They tell all these great American gangster stories. And I'm like, hold up, baby. Hold up, baby. Boy, y'all missing some stories. And then I heard all these great people around the world, and y'all do these great stories, but you missing some stories. You missing some story. We heard about the Junior Mafia for Philadelphia. We heard about all these stories. And the only story y'all want to give us is the why you in the corner. You know what I mean? Some of these OGs deserve their motherfucking stripes, whether the world like it or not. You know what I mean? They deserve their stripes. They deserve their stripes. You know what I mean? Rudy should have got a key to the city. Peanut should have got a key to the city. People say, why? This and that. Motherfuckers did all them motherfucking years federal motherfucking prison, nigga. That's why. And they coming home and they doing positive shit, doing books and doing shit like that. That's why, nigga. Could he come home, he should have a movie line. Anthony Jones, niggas need to reach out to Anthony Jones and tell his story. Anthony's been buried in jail. Everybody actually, the man's not human. He has a story. He has a story how the government will trick you out your motherfucking life. Because they said that man got all those life sentences and he just didn't deserve them. They said, the word out is that well, hey, listen to this. I want your story, John. Pull up on me. You know what I mean? I want your story. Because once I get and sit down with you, you start telling me your story, I was fascinated by the streets. I come up in them. My mother had me when she was 14, and I don't know nothing about that football, that basketball, that hockey, that baseball. I don't know nothing about that shit, bro. And don't get it fucked up. I love them all. But hey, nigga, the niggas that really, my grandma used to ask me what kind of shoes you want. I go out and look out the window. The ones the big boys got on. That's what I used to call them, the big boys. You know what I mean? Yes, Prince, come through. The charm come through, baby. You can talk to me. You know what I mean? I don't know if that's my man, Prince Dobbs, locked up with a dude, Prince. My man, Prince, down South Baltimore, light-skinned Prince. My homeboy, laid-back nigga. Prince always had a Prince. My man Prince from South Baltimore always looked mad. If you didn't know Prince, you would think he was hard to get along with. Prince cool as a motherfucker. Prince a cool motherfucker. He just ain't. He just don't like to be bothered all with. He don't fuck with a whole bunch of niggas. That's my man. But these these stories, bro. The China white boys, man. I remember being in a park. That China white was taking everybody out. Man, I heard stories about dude, Fat Man and them. I never knew these dudes, but dudes, I be sitting in jail and, you know, when you get locked up, dudes tell you about their legends. Like, yo, no, such from down that way was riding through Monroe throwing money out the window. They had so much money. I remember these stories and I'd be like this. Like, damn, they was doing what, bro? Like, you know what I'm saying, for real. And I have my own stories, but what I'm saying is some of these, I don't have those Goody and Howie stories and those Tony Bay stories and those Stover stories. No, I don't. You know what I mean? My story might be horrific to some young boys, but I'm telling you the stories that was horrific to me. The stories that I respected. Some of the men that I respected. Like I said, I didn't know all these men. I mean, I knew all these men because I'm from Baltimore, and I knew niggas that was getting packs from niggas and getting work from them. Yeah, for real. You know what I mean? Them niggas I just didn't have my chance. But guess what? I'm gonna have my chance now because I'm a journalist and I get to sit down and tell them niggas from a standpoint of a dude that was on the outside looking in how good they made that shit look. How it really looked to the naked eye. Like, dang, like them niggas rich. That's all you could do. And that just made me go get my packs and hustle hard. Like, man, I'm gonna get an Impala. I'm gonna get a Ferrari. I'm gonna get the fucking 300ZX with the BBs on it. Man, I mean, dudes had it. My man Kenny, 14 years old, 300ZX with the BBs on it. Nigga, I was 14 too, bro. I ain't understand how the fuck he got it. Ain't even, man, I wanted a car, but I'm like, yo, how the fuck you do that? You know what I mean? What, put me on to how I can get one. You get what I'm saying? Like, put me on how I can get one. I like certain shit. You know what I'm saying? But legends are legends, and I just feel like Baltimore, we got some legends, bro. We had some great men that came up out of the city. Some of these men are alive. Some of these men are deceased. And all plays, when that bomb dropped in our city and all the money come in, you know, I want everybody to be recognized. You know what I mean? We know who the forefront dudes who might be selling platinum records, who might have the biggest podcast, who might do something big, but represent our history. We have a rich history in Baltimore. Whether the world like what we saying or not, you can't, you know, every village in Africa, you're not going to like the tribe and what the tribe had to do to get on top. Some dudes had to do what they had to do. But to me, it's quite impressive that you can jump out the porch and turn a motherfucking nothing into an empire. You get what I'm saying? That's business 101, turning nothing into an empire. Some of these men did that. And some of these men got their freedom taken away from 30 and 40 years in prison. So it's a gift and a curse because when you look at certain stories, all you seeing is the beautiful side of shit. Man, my stories, I'm going to tell you the dark side of it, bro. Because the reality real, they can laugh, they can joke, say all these dudes still failed. You know what I mean? I'm not ashamed to say that because if you get caught and you do a large amount of time, you failed. You know, we grew up playing cops and robbers, and we grew up in the streets. And if you got caught playing cops and robbers, the mission's aborted. It's aborted. You got caught, and that's the game. Some of our drug lords, some of our favorite people, they failed. I'm one of them. I failed. Had money and fucked it up, and you fail, and then you go to jail. That's a failing grade. That's a failing grade, bro. That's a failing grade. So a lot of these men that I named, they had failing grades. But they have came and redeemed themselves because if you can make millions in the streets, you can make millions legitly because it's the same formula. So some of these dudes lost everything from the game and came back and got rich trucking, real estate, drug rehab houses, different business, bread trucks, different businesses because they are hustlers. They are big boys, so they know how to make some big boy money. Prison helped them become the new hustler of today. You know, sometimes they slow you down and lay you down, you realize all the mistakes you have. So when you run across money, you really do. So most of the successful business people of the day are those dudes that was incarcerated, came back and shook back and came up with an idea and made themselves rich again. You know what I mean? From food to houses to so many hustles. You get what I'm saying? Killer and then made it off the Doritos. You get what I'm saying? Killing them with Nacho Banger made it off the Doritos, so it's a hustler. So just imagine a hustler who turned a corner into $1 million empire and had to go lay down for 20 years. When you think he come back 20 years later, he ain't got a mindset or $1 million plan. And that's the difference, bro. I seen more niggas come out the feds and be successful versus niggas come out the states and be successful. That's true story. You know what I mean? That's true to life story. You know what I mean? It's something about when them boys go in the feds, bro. They're around every criminal in the world in the state. You could pose to just your peers. In the feds, you meet dudes from all across the world that got caught. You know what I mean? You meet dudes all across the world in the feds that got caught. You get what I'm saying? From the biggest to the smallest. You get what I'm saying? So, you know, that's just how I feel. But that's it. I just want to say, welcome to Baltimore. You know, Baltimore, you know, they want to say club music was created in Chicago, then went to Miami, then Frank skateboarded in Baltimore. I feel like it's our shit. You know what I mean? The Wire, that's our shit. The Corner, that's our shit. Club music, that's our shit. You know what I mean? The New Balance, that's our shit. The Air Force One, that's our shit. Some of the strongest men in the United States come from Baltimore City. And I'm going to tell you this. And believe it or not, I watch a lot of documentaries and watch a lot of YouTube specials. A lot of dudes brag about, in the federal system, they brag about Baltimore and D.C. a lot. A lot. I'm talking about dudes that's not nowhere near D.C. or Baltimore. They brag about them Baltimore and D.C. boys like that. You get what I'm saying? A lot of dudes just let you know that, bro. And it's because of some of the men that I named. Some of the men that I named that was in that federal bureau came in there and laid it down and let them know that, hey, this Baltimore boys not for the laughing and joking. You know what I mean? Baltimore's a strong place with a lot of strong-minded, likewise people. You get what I'm saying? So we are strong, whether we together or not. It's just like, you know, like, bro, real shit. My man went to the feds, right? My man, he in the feds now. But he said, yo, he went to a prison. And he went, and so he asked the dude, like, yo, what a Baltimore, D.C. table at? So the dude showed him the area. So he said he's sitting over there for a minute. He said the police came to him. He said the police came to me and said, yo, shorty, I don't know what you got going on, how you going? That's the Baltimore and D.C. area. I advise you to stay away from over there because you knew. So he like, man, I'm good. So the police told him. All right, so man say he watch everybody come into the cafeteria. He said, yo, I knew when the Baltimore and D.C. niggas came in here. He said, why? He said, I said, why? Because they never took the eyes off me and the table. He said every last one of them niggas was looking. What the fuck is that sitting at the table? They come, you know what I mean? He said, yo, I recognize him. I said, damn, you know what I'm saying? Because me, I like to listen to those stories, them prison stories and stuff like that, because I've been in prison my goddamn self, so I don't give a fuck what people say. Oh, y'all, man, fuck that shit, bro. That's what the fuck we went through, and that's what we've been through. Can't get mad at a soldier because we want to talk about Vietnam sometimes. But, you know, we was in there, and we laid back, man, you know, and my man, he told me how the people was handling them and stuff like that. And I said, damn, bro. He like, yeah, and the Baltimore dudes came in there, and he said when they came in there, you know, he you know, they told him what was up. And he was happy. You know what I mean? I'm texting. You know what I mean? So, you know, and he said that, and he said he sat down, he recognized the guys, and you know, it was sweet. It was sweet. It was sweet, you know, and you know, he said after that, you know, they showed him the ropes. But Baltimore is a very, very beautiful place, and we got legends. And there's a lot of money out here to tell these stories. And I'm going to be the first to do it. I am. Nobody can't take the idea. And even if somebody try to run with the idea, so many legends in Baltimore that can't get all of them. One platform ain't going to get all of them. You know what I mean? And then convicts are really real picky who they talk to. You know what I mean? So if you ain't a convict, I suggest you stay out of that convict lane. That's my lane. You know what I mean? I do it with the convicts. You know what I mean? I love them. I love them. I love all my ex-offender brothers and sisters. I do. And I ain't got no problem with telling them that. And ain't nothing wrong with that. We made mistakes. We went to prison. We got ourselves together. And now we here to share our story. It's no different than Netflix putting Jeffrey Dahmer's story out there. A story that should never been told. Never give them the respect and the joy of day. But they did that. They did that and they had millions of people that locked into that. Man, shit, I'm start telling the story of my people. Fuck around with them. Tell the story of my people. My people ain't near as nasty and low down and disgusting. My people's getting some money. And in the process, some people die. People overdose. But wasn't eating people, it was for a reason. It was a word. You know what I'm saying? It's a word and it's a war. And it's things that you got to be worried about. But I'm not. You know what I'm saying? I'm not, bro, because it's our city, bro. And I love my city, bro. And I'm putting it on. So like I said, I'm bringing these guys into my platform and tell it. And people might not want to watch it because, dude, you might be talking about when they was here and when they was doing that. Because one thing I'm a big person about is I like to go backwards. Meaning that I like you to tell me the fucked up shit and then get to the good shit. You know what I mean? Basically, man, shit. Man, they kicked the door about 4 in the morning, man. They got me about $2 million, locked my girl up, locked my mother up, fucked me up, you know what I mean? I had to go and take the lick, take the 25 years to get my family. You know what I mean? I like to start my shit off like that. Let's talk about that first, and then we can sit back with boy before you kick that bit, man. Them crackers came and got you, boy. Hey, how you was carrying? Oh, nigga, I had the 600 bins. And that's where the story comes because we want to get to the youth and to the young motherfuckers. Hold, let me tell you how the shit ended first. Then I could go ahead and shoot the bobo and tell you about some of the things that kept a smile on my face and helped me hold my head up high on the bit. That's the way you tell a story. Don't come talking to me, telling me no motherfucking sad, no motherfucking horrific dope boy stories because the nigga, the mind only works for a certain amount of minutes. So, because the mind only works for a certain amount of minutes, when you go run around and you tell somebody this, and you be like, oh, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. The mind is only working for a certain amount of minutes. So, I feel like when I tell these stories, let me get straight to it. You were convicted of a 924C or you was convicted as a kingpin charge, racketeering, and what was that sentence like? What was that day in court like? Because we don't want to keep telling the glamorous life stories because I'm here to tell a nigga first. Man, I tell you this before I get off. My biggest conviction when I went to prison, I woke up that morning, yo, with a pocket full of money, yo. I ain't gonna lie to you, pocket full of money. Opportunities, everything, but I wanted a shortcut. My homeboys was getting shortcuts, and I wanted a shortcut to enhance what I'm doing. And the outcome of that shortcut, I went to prison. The outcome of the shortcut, I went to prison. Try to take the cheap way out and go into prison. With a pocket full of money, a Nextel full of women, opportunity. Man, I don't know why I went on that lick. I ain't had no reason to go on that lick. None at all, bro. None at all, bro. You know what I mean? I had fucking female friend, Delaware, female friend, goddamn Baltimore, goddamn New York, New Jersey, like for real. Like for real, having my way. I could jump, pop, 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 and be Gucci. Having my way. Everybody had my best interest at heart, man, and I blew it. And because I blew it, I went to prison. I went to fucking prison, bro. Crackers gave me 15 motherfucking years, bro. Them crackers wasn't laughing. Them crackers don't be laughing. Them crackers gave me that time I went to prison. And I used to be sitting in prison. And I used to be listening to all the fucking stories, bro. All the motherfucking lies. All the betrayal to get to real stories. You know what I mean? Them niggas that don't talk too much. You know what I mean? I realized dudes ain't here for murders. You know what I mean? I met dudes that killed their wives. You get what I'm saying? Real shit, bro. Dude that killed right-hand man. Dude in here for killing his brother. Dude in this motherfucker for rapes. You know what I mean? Normal niggas talking, holding conversations with him. Real shit, dudes in there for so much. and you couldn't cast judgment amongst nobody because everybody had a sad story. But one thing we all had in common, you actually do how old they was when they first got locked up. Everybody, yo, was 11, 12 years old, yo. 90% of the population that I met, first time they got in trouble with the police, they were under the age of 13. I'm like, damn, man, when the first time you got locked up? 11. The first time you got locked up, I was 10. First time you got locked up, I was 12. It's like, damn, bro, I can't say that I was 11 get locked up and everybody gonna feel sad because everybody in this bitch got locked up at 11. 12 years old, 13. Nigga, when I was 17, I got charged as an adult. Man, same niggas from juries was getting booked as adults. Like, real sad story. Like, true story, man. I can't make this shit up. So, with that being said, I met some legends. You know, I forget my man name. Shot the police. If anybody from Park Heights, shot Howard. Forget shorty name. I don't know, man. Yo, got 40 years, man. Been in that bitch since he was 16. Forget his name, bro. Big shot Howard at Park Heights. All his memories is from when he was 13, 14, 15. But he been in that bitch since he was 16. And that shit happened with Howard like 20 years ago. My man, that bitch since he was 16, probably like 36, 37 now. You get what I'm saying? Got 40 years. You know, my little man Atmo from down bottom, 50 years. 60 years for a police incident, like a shooting of a cop. Police shot him. Somehow, some way, he got 60 years. Atmo. You know what I mean? So, you know, I seen this shit, bro, like from a different far. And that's why I'm like, yo, maybe people looking for all these solutions how to save the youth. Say, yo, maybe if we just start putting some of the neighborhood heroes in front of the youth. So first, because when a nigga tell you, boy, I had the Ferrari, I had the Benz, I had the Bentley, that's going to attract people. You know what I mean? Like, but I want to tell them, but another thing that attract people, you say, boy, I did 30 years in prison. Federal prison, I did it with John Gotti, Luca Brad, whoever. You know what I mean? I remember my man Lump, old head Lump. You know what I'm saying? From my Park Heights. Old head Lump, he was getting high back in the day, and he told us he was on the 10, he seen the nigga slam John Gotti on his head. Like, we was kids, like, what? Like, yeah, nigga, I was in Marion, Illinois in the feds, and you know what I'm saying? Nigga got into it with God. He slammed them all on his head, chipped them all on the yard and shit. Like, yo, shorty was paying people and shit. This is what this man told us. You might not believe it, but this was an older dude that had a legendary story who went in the feds. When I thought that the feds only took Italian and millionaires, he told us the guy that got beat up. He seen John Gotti get beat up in jail. You know what I'm saying? They the stories that I really want to tell you because some of these dudes that you idolizes and people just be doing it, things happen to them. They normal people. So these men that I'm going to be bringing on the show going to let you know, some of these men that got their head bust on the yard. Some of these men got the shit slapped out of them on the yard, bro. Like, shit happened, bro. Like, nigga be told, nigga ain't never going to do the nigga. Man, just because your nigga punch you in your face doesn't mean that you lost the fight. But it happens. And that's my thing, bro. I don't want to tell a bust down and the rolling stories because you have niggas fucked up. Tell the whole story before you get to the bust down road and make a nigga think twice. Then the nigga make a nigga respect you when they see that on your wrist and know what you went through. And some people say, boy, you a fool. I wouldn't went through all that to live like that. You know what I'm saying? You know what it is? You know what a nigga gotta go through to make $100,000 and have it sitting? So just imagine what a nigga went through to make millions. How many people steal from you? How many niggas lied to you? You getting so much money you can't even keep up with the shit. You know what I mean? Money's the root of all evil. So when some of these stories come out and dudes start talking these stories, man, these stories are for y'all, bro. These stories are for y'all. And a lot of dudes in their 40s, their grandfathers, you know what I mean, their fathers, their husbands, they doing the right thing. That seed that was in you still can be in your seed. Because you doing everything, got a good job, taking care of your family. Your son might got you in him. Shit. The way things is looking, niggas' daughters got them in them. Some of these little girls go harder than them. Some nigga whole gangster and find out his daughter got that shit in him. Son don't got none of that shit in him. His daughter got it in him. But you have to tell the people all of the steps to the shit. And like I told you, I'm not the one to tell nobody don't get no money. Nigga, I came outside every day and risked my life and my freedom for $1. So I ain't the motherfucker. I'm not the uncle that's gonna keep arguing with you, shorty. There's millions out there, nigga. My little man, if that's what you gonna do, boy, I wish you power. Listen, I could tell you this, watch out for the police, don't be friend, dude. I can give you some advice if that's what you wanna do. But also let me let you know them niggas will tell on you, shorty. Them niggas will get on the stand. That girl will go suck another nigga dick. When you lose your money, you lose your money. I don't got no problem with telling nigga both sides of the story. You can get rich out this bitch and you can get broke out this bitch. It goes whatever way you want it to go. I'm here to tell you that. It goes whatever way you want to go. I'm fat hand, make the uncle or the cousin or the homeboy or the boyfriend that be playing with you, boy. You grab that motherfucker. It's a switch. It's a black. And you hit a nigga, bro. And you get caught and they testify against you, bro. You gonna get that Rocky Balboa. And the shit that we used to living by, they don't live by that shit in jail, bro. Like 99 cents a can of mackerel, get your shit split. $5, man, which is $2 in the corner store, get you hurt. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's niggas in there dropping down and getting their eagle on. It's facts. You know what I mean? It's dropping down to get your eagle on. You know what I mean? So it's a lot going on. So, but like I said, man, I'm gonna start bringing people to Baltimore. You know what I'm saying? We doing we do. You get what I'm saying? And we out here making it happen. You get what I'm saying? And I just tell everybody, you know what I'm saying, stay, you know what I mean, stay grounded, stay focused, and make it do what it do. You know what I'm saying? So that's just the business and the narrative of shit. You get what I'm saying? And I just want to just raise awareness on that shit, bro. You know, bring it to the forefront. You know what I'm saying? And make it make sense. So when these little sites and documentaries you coming out and all that, you get what I'm saying? It is what it is. You get what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying, man. You know, it's like I said, bro, before you get out here idolizing everything everybody got on, rationalizing with people, you know what I'm saying? You gotta do what you gotta do. You know what I mean? You gotta do what you gotta do. And it's more to the story than just the glamorous life. And that's what we want to help. That's what we want to help with my production company and my team. We want to just help bringing the reality stories to the forefront. Because you want like, yo, why they never did an Anthony Jones movie, or why they never did a Lily Jones movie, or why they never did a little Melvin movie, or why they never did a Flint Gregory Hunt movie, why they never touched the Nicholas Browning story, why they never touched certain stories, because those are real stories. Those are real stories with, you know, still living people that don't want their shit to probably look like y'all wanted to look. They want the reality of this shit to hit. You get what I'm saying? And that's what it is, bringing out real more even if you don't get the big budget to make a movie, it's just about getting a budget to make it make sense. You get what I'm saying? You know what I mean? It just to make it make sense. You know what I mean? Like, I don't be getting it. You get what I'm saying? So I just want to do what I do, you know what I'm saying? And bring it to the forefront and get recognized, you know, on our neighborhood heroes. Some are here, some are incarcerated. But we want to teach the youth what's going on. You get what I'm saying? Everybody got their own popular opinion. You know what I'm saying? It's just the way I think. And I had to jump on this real quick before I get out here to the auction. I'm running a little late, but I knew that I wasn't hitting my fan base and I wasn't catching up because I was sick for the last 10 days. But I got things to do. So what I want to say is, man, I want people to really tap into this channel. This channel going to be giving you, after episode 400, I'm going to start bringing different things to the forefront. And I think I want to interview convicts, ex-convicts. You know what I mean? The neighborhood heroes. I want to take into that brand and to that market, because I feel like it's so much stuff that go undocumented. It's so many stories of the city, good and bad, that's just go undocumented. And I'm not one to be the Paul Burrow of everything. I'm not the one that wants to be the Paul Burrow, so I'm not the one that want to always bring the bad news. I want to give it to you the good way and the bad way, because some of these dudes that you don't know have an after story. Some of these dudes have businesses and got things that's going on that's immaculate. It's just beautiful. You get what I'm saying? It's just straight up beautiful. Beautiful. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. They have some beautiful stories, and some of these men came home and making it happen. Some of these men came home and are equal opportunities employers. They employing ex-convicts. You know what I mean? They're employing people. You know what I'm saying? These dudes have stories, and once the world realized that, hold up, this man went to jail and he came home and did that. Why is this not being on the forefront? It's going to be on the forefront. Just make sure you tap in to Rawdope. Can you hit that notification right now? Hit that subscribe button. Drop a like. Leave a comment right now. I really appreciate if you just like it. Just hit the thumb button. The little thumb right there. The thumb right there. Don't cost you nothing, bro. If you're looking at that, just to hit the like. Hit the like. Hit the notification button. Hit the share button. You know what I'm saying? If you don't do nothing, bro, hit the like button, bro. The like button. What's the problem, bro? What's the problem, though? That a motherfucker can't hit the like button. I know you're not going to buy a shirt. You know what I mean? I ain't no hater. I know you're not going to buy a shirt. That's not right. But this little button, you can just do this like this. And it make sense, right? I'm going to show you. See? It's this little button right here. It say like. You can hit one. You can hit a like. See, it just went to 4. Because I just like my own video. So all you got to do is just hit that little button like. It's like right there. Just hit the like button. They hit the like button. That's all you got to do right now. Just hit the little like button. Just hit the like button. Just hit the like button. It's 4 likes right there. Just like the video. That's all you got to do. Just like the video. What's so hard about liking the fucking video? Is that much hate in your blood that you can't like the video? Is it that much hate that 7 people can't like a video? What's the problem? Like the video. What's the hate for? Like the video. Like the video. You don't pay me, bro. YouTube do. You get what I'm saying? You not hit the like button. Just I promise you, the money that I receive from YouTube every month is not coming from you, bro. Because you won't even hit the like button. The money that we get, you won't even hit the like button. You feel me? You won't even hit the like button. You know what I mean? We trying to get to 3,800. Oh, some bug shit. So YouTube hit you with that. I don't care if you see this shit. We low this month. Me ain't even eating this amount off of YouTube. Like, Maze a slow start, $22. But if you hit that like button, $22, because this I like to show real people in real time. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Hit the like button. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. That's real YouTube shit. You know what I'm saying? For anybody to do. I eat off a lot of shit, and YouTube one of them. You get what I'm saying? This is it. This is the pay right here already. It's $30 in there. I'm trying to get that to go up. You know what I mean? You gotta get it to 100 in order to get paid. You know what I'm saying? I get a YouTube check every month. It's nothing. But what I'm saying, it's a blessing because I could use that $100 every month to enhance my business. All I do is get my YouTube check and put them back into my business. That's it. I don't do nothing with them, but I'm saying, God damn, give me the likes, bro. Let me see. I like to do this because let me see my analysts who fucking with me. Audience. Let me see. Audience. Time. Okay. Got United States. Biggest supporter. You ain't getting no support out the country, Canada. You know what I mean? Real shit, bro. Like, just hit the like button, bro. Like, that's all I'm asking. Like, hit the like button, bro. You know what I mean? Hit the like button. You know what I mean? Top live streams. See? In case you go check my channel and you think we do. Hold up. What a dashboard at? How many views? You know what I mean? For the month of May, 8,900. Slow as fuck. Like, you can't get jiggy with that shit. But they do it in 30-day increments, so it's like, ain't doing nothing. But just hit the like button, bro. That's all I ask, bro. That's all I ask. Cause I don't mind showing face. Like you ain't gonna catch most YouTubers doing this because they making hella money or they ain't making no money. Unfortunately, we just started getting what we getting, and we happy with that. You get what I'm saying? We happy with that. You know what I mean? I'm just texting. You know what I mean? I'm just texting. But listen, man. Hit that notification button. Hit that subscribe button. Drop a like. Leave a comment. And I'm in the building tonight, man. With Topic Tuesday, man. We will be in there for Topic Tuesday. Topic Tuesday. Topic Tuesday. Topic Tuesday. Topic Tuesday at 8:30 tonight with Neiman Marcus. West Baltimore artist. He tapping in. Also got Chi Chi, the comedian, coming through. And I think Chi Chi gonna kick some bars on Thursday. So I got a good show lined up for this week, and I'm back. I'm back at it, man. I'm back at it, man. All week, every day. I'm putting out content, and I'm gonna get depth into what I'm talking about too, because at the Topic Tuesday, I think I'm gonna come back on at 12. I think I'm a three-peat today. Yeah, I think I'm a three-peat today. I think I'm a three-peat today. Go to the studio, record in my house, packing up, and I'm gonna record again at 12. I don't record again at 12. What's today? Tuesday? Fuck. I gotta go to the motherfucking auction. You know what I mean? Like, I gotta go to the auction tomorrow. Fuck. I gotta go to the auction now. I hate Manhunt auction. That's why I always go late. Just don't never do me right. Manhunt never do me right, bro. It just never do it for me. But I'm gonna have to go today because Envy sold a car. You know, this is how I maintain cars. If I sell one before I touch the profit, I try to go buy another one to replace that car. Then we look at the profit. You get what I'm saying? That's just the way we do it. Sell a car, go buy another one, replace the car we sold. and then, then we look into the profit. You know what I mean? But like I said, man, I'm bringing y'all those stories for Baltimore. This short, vlog was just welcome to Baltimore. I just want to introduce y'all to some of the people, some of the legendary people like basketball players, football celebrities, hood legends, bro. I want these stories to come because it's some dudes that should have made it in football, basketball, and baseball that got incarcerated, fell victim to the streets. Some people that should have made it. I'm bringing people in to tell you that certain people should have made it that got killed, and they not here to tell that story, and their family and friends are coming to the platform. I got them lined up. You get what I'm saying? I'm going where he ain't going. You get what I'm saying? I'm going where these dudes ain't going. And platform, the hip-hop thing is a hip-hop thing. Love hip-hop. But, you know what I'm saying? I want to tell more stories. You get what I'm saying? I want to tell more stories and get more in depth about the shit that interests me. Because I'm a documentary specialist. I don't really watch Snowfall and, BMF. I catch it. But it don't keep my attention. You know what I mean? I love BMF hard as shit. Snowfall, Harlem with Bumpy Johnson, Wu-Tang. The Wu-Tang kept my whole attention. I'm not gonna lie to you, something like that. But I like real stories in real times. Even though they stories, but certain things when dudes start just getting too heroic, it shies me away from that. I like to watch a lot of documentaries of shit that really happened. And it's not a fucking movie. It's not a movie at all. It's people telling you a fucking factual story and they just narrating it. And and I do that a lot because that's what I want to do. I want to be able to put the pictures up and get the actors to interact certain things and narrate it through, bro. You get what I'm saying? I don't want to do, yo, you a hater, bro. You a hater, nigga. Fuck you. You know what I'm saying? That's what? Yeah, so so listen, hit that notification button, hit that subscribe button, drop a like, leave a comment, man. Make sure you tap in at 8:30, man. I'll be back. Wasn't sure I gotta go, but we gonna get right.